Hey guys, good morning from Washington, D.C. Today I'm going to be flying American Airlines on their 777-200 to Honolulu. But my flight leaves from Chicago, so let's go there first. Alright guys, we just landed in Chicago and we have about like 2 hours till our next flight, and I think we might try and find a lounge or something, or we'll just wait at the gate. Alright guys, I just arrived at the gate and I got about like 2 hours left until my flight. I'm super excited, haven't flown long haul in a while, but the plane's here. Let me show you. Here's the 777-200 that will be taking us to Hawaii. Just boarded the plane and I am right here in 4L. Got the whole cabin. And yeah, this is my seat 4L. So I'm gonna come down here. So let me show you around the seat. This is the seat on the Boeing 777-200. I just kind of settled down in my seat here, and yeah, I'm gonna do a more in-depth seat tour once I take off, but for right now I'm just gonna show you a few things that they gave me. So first, they have given a pillow and blanket by I think the brand Casper, because that's what American Airlines, that's what bedding they use. Probably not gonna sleep because although it is a 9.5-hour flight, it is a daytime flight. So right now it's like 8:45 and we get in around 2 in Honolulu time, so probably not going to sleep the entire flight, but yeah, even though I didn't get that much sleep last night. But I'm going to show you a few other things. They also provided some headphones, which actually look pretty nice. I'll let you know how they are when I actually use them, because I'm probably going to watch something. They also provided with a very small menu. So I've actually flown American Airlines the flagship business class before, like to Hong Kong, before I had the channel, but they offered like better menus. But I mean, for a 9.5-hour flight, I would think that you would get 2 full meals, but it looks like there's just going to be a lunch, which I did pre-select online. I chose the fried chicken, so hopefully that's good. And there's going to be a little like snack prior to arrival. We also have a nice bottle of water, which actually sounds pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna go more in depth once we get up in the air. Don't see any amenity kit yet, so hopefully they provide it. I would think so for 9.5 hours. Yeah, I don't know if I specified this, but just to let you guys know, the cabin is laid out in a 1-to-1 configuration with everyone granted direct aisle access. I really like the reverse herringbone seating because I feel like it offers a lot more privacy than like a staggered configuration. Okay guys, so we just made it up in the air, and we still have we have 8.5 hours to go till we arrive at Honolulu. And now, while I wait for my meal, I'm gonna show you around the seat. Hopefully it's pretty good because I'm really hungry. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. this morning and I haven't eaten anything, and it's like 9:30, so yeah, and I'm a big boy, I need food. So first, here's the seat. Directly in front of me is a nice sized IFB screen where you can access all your entertainment and everything. Right now I have the flight information going. I like to look at the flight map. That's my favorite form of entertainment. Directly below it you have your tray table, and so under here you have a little thing that you can press to retract it. There we go. So it comes this way and then it folds out. So it actually is a pretty decent size once you fold it out. You can also, a really nice thing, is pushed in front of you, so then you can get out of your seat during the meal service, which is huge. So yeah, that's that. Directly to my right, I have 2 storage bins. So if you press this button here, it will open, and you have a remote where you can access your entertainment, but you can also, it's also a touchscreen. In here is pretty decent space. So I have my menu, right? And you also have your universal power outlet, and you have your headphone jack, USB, and 2 USB ports. That's pretty awesome. So then when you close this, you also have another compartment right next to it. If you press this button, this one's a little bit smaller, but perfect for AirPods, phone, lens cover, all that. Right above it, you have a little magazine rack, and then right next to that, you have a little reading light. On my left side, I have this armrest that comes up, so it acts as an armrest, but also you can open it to put even more things down there. Under here, I have another storage compartment. Here is the footwell. It's pretty good leg room considering I'm 5'10", and I can't even touch the little ottoman. So, I mean, I can barely touch the ottoman. I can't even rest my feet on it, and I'm 5'10". Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Good. Are we on camera? I was going to wait.
Oh, yeah, if you want, you can be in the video. All right, so it seems like they just started prepping the meal service. Got my placemat. Doesn't seem to cover the whole table, as I'll show you. But it is a nice gesture. But I'm not finished with the seat tour just yet. And then the last thing is over here on my right, we have the seat control panel. So if I just tap this, I can control the seat and put it into bed mode right from here, and also control the lights. So that's what the seat is. Initially, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I've noticed there's a lot of storage here. The leg room is good, and it doesn't even look like it tapers down, because I know some seats I've been in, like, it's wide up here, but where your feet go, it gets really narrow, and it looks pretty good, but I'll let you know. I'll test the bed out later. Yeah, I haven't flown long haul since COVID, so I'm really interested to see what things are done differently, because I've flown this product before COVID, so I wonder how, like, the meals and just the service is going to differ. Like, there hasn't been any amenity kits yet, so I'll ask about that, but yeah. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
For some reason, that tastes really good. We also got some nuts. One thing I'm kind of sad about is that I kind of got the Sprite, because usually American Airlines serves warm nuts, which I really like with Sprite. I mean, I'm fine getting the Sprite by itself, but this is their replacement for warm nuts. Another thing, I asked about the amenity kits, and apparently they're not going to serve any amenity kits because it's not international. They did before COVID, but since now COVID, they kind of had to, like, I guess, budget cut and cut costs. So since, I mean, it is a domestic flight, even though it's 8.5 hours, they're not providing amenity kits, which is kind of a bummer, but I understand, it's fine. I think that's also why there's not 2 full meals. Thank you. We have our meal here. Hopefully it's good. I'll show you guys what it looks like. We got some fried chicken with some mashed potatoes and a sweet chili sauce. And then this is our little shrimp salad appetizer. And then a little dessert and a bread roll. Looks is one thing, right? But all that matters is the taste. I mean, presentation's nice as well. But yeah. Taste matters more to me. So after I take a picture of this, we're gonna get into it. I'm going straight for the main course. Honestly, it tastes pretty good. Also, I literally just finished that whole main course. It was really good. Now I'm gonna try the appetizer, the shrimp. I think what's the move is if you dip the shrimp in the sweet chili sauce. I think that's gonna be good. One thing I wanted to say really quick is I've noticed that the crew has actually been really nice. They've been really nice to me, and they're totally okay with me filming and everything. And yeah, they've been very engaging, which is also always great. Okay guys, so I just finished my meal, and honestly I thought it was actually pretty good compared to the other meals I've had on American Airlines. It was definitely one of the better ones, or that could have been just because I was really hungry. You know what you have to do after you eat, so let's go check out the bathroom. This is one of the bathrooms that is in between the two business class cabins. This is a pretty standard bathroom. I mean, you got your tissues and your soap. That's about it. I mean, we do have the nice wood finishes, which I do appreciate. And then you have your toilet. So in between the two cabins, you have this little, I would say, self-serve bar, or, yeah, snack bar type thing. And so right now, I don't think it's stocked because of COVID, which kind of sucks, because usually they would have like chips and other things here that you could just grab by yourself during the flight. Just kind of looking forward to that, but that's okay. Let's head back to the seat. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of show you guys what the seat looks like in bed mode. Here's what the seat looks like in bed mode. They provided a nice pillow and a nice blanket. I'm probably not gonna sleep. I'm definitely gonna get nice and comfy and watch a movie. Okay guys, so we're like almost 4 hours into the flight, and I was getting kind of hungry, so I decided to ask for a snack, and they didn't like have anything for business class passengers, like no snacks or anything. The flight attendant was nice enough to go to the back and get me a little snack box, and we have some smoked Gouda Oreos, dried cranberries, almonds. Lastly, we have some Weethins. So real quick, I want to show you American's entertainment, because that's what I've been doing most of the flight. They have a lot of new releases in popular movies. They also have a good amount of TV shows and games you can play. But also they have the interactive map, which I really enjoy. So I think this is one thing that American does relatively well, is their entertainment. But I think they have a good selection. They have a good amount, and I think like the actual quality of the movies and TV shows are actually pretty good. So yeah, they just turned the lights on. We have like about an hour and a half till Honolulu, and yeah, I see the flight attendants. They just went up the aisle with the drink cart, so I think they're gonna start the second meal service. Hello.
Hi, would you like a cheese plate, or I have a Mediterranean wrap?
I'll take the Mediterranean wrap, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We just received our second meal. It was either a Mediterranean wrap or a cheese plate, so I went for the Mediterranean wrap, and this is their Mediterranean wrap. So here's their little wrap, some edamame and some chips, and then I got a Dr. Pepper. Oh, there's also a chocolate. I wouldn't really call this a meal. This is definitely a snack. And what's actually interesting is this Asian beef wrap is actually the same Asian beef wrap as my last business class review when I flew from Punta Cana to Miami, and I was in business class on the 767. I just asked one of the flight attendants if I could have another beef wrap, because I kind of want another one, and they're super nice about it. They said absolutely, and they had extra, so I got another beef wrap, but they gave me the whole tray, so it came with everything, the chips, the chocolate. Just it's pretty awesome. Now that we are just starting our descent into Hawaii, I'm gonna give my final thoughts on American Airlines Flagship Business Class. I'm gonna first start with the hard product. The hard product I found to be very spacious with a lot of storage, and the footwell was very big, so you're able to move around while you're in bed mode. Second, the crew was really great, super friendly. They were totally okay with me filming. They had to be probably the best crew I've ever had on American Airlines. I'm gonna move on to the food. This is the one part where I felt like American Airlines did not excel at. I understand they had to cut costs because of COVID, so that resulted in no amenity kits and a lack of food on the flight, with the bar not being stocked, and they did not have any snacks available, and there was only one full meal on board. But overall, I still think the Flagship Business Class is a great product for flying international or on these long domestic flights. Thank you. Thanks for watching.